Finally, it's been 5 whole years and we're finally getting a new Dragon Ball Super anime. Or are we? Hey, what's good, gamers? So, over the last few weeks, Toei Animation themselves have been teasing us with new information regarding their new Dragon Ball project, and so there's also been a lot of leaks regarding this. So many people have been speculating this to be the new Dragon Ball Super anime, or information regarding the release of that, but no. Later releases speculated that this would just be a new series regarding Goku turning into a kid again, so yeah. That has happened. So, just today, on 12th of October 2023, we finally got a reveal trailer for this. And yeah, it's just a small reveal trailer on Toei Animation's main channel. Basically though, it's rather intriguing, yet rather underwhelming at the same time, in my personal opinion. And also the community's opinion. Regardless though, basically, they start off with the trailer with flashbacks of the 9 major installments in the Dragon Ball franchise, those being the Dragon Ball manga, Dragon Ball anime, Dragon Ball Z anime, the Dragon Ball GT anime, then the 4 major Dragon Ball Super movies, and then Dragon Ball Super itself. So yeah, those have been the 9 major releases of Dragon Ball that they showcased before jumping right into the trailer, which includes someone asking for a wish from Shenron himself, to which Shenron grants the wish to the person asking it, whoever that is. So yeah, right after that, we see Goku and Vegeta turn into kids. So regarding that, so what are my thoughts regarding that? So first of all, let's tackle the community's thoughts. So everyone seems pretty disappointed regarding this. So basically, because Goku turning into kid again, how many times has this been turned before? Plenty of times now, and Dragon Ball GT has been a major disappointment for people who like Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, people are quite irritated to see this. Although in my personal opinion, this is actually not that bad. And so here's some things that I would like to tackle. So first of all, the animation for this looks pretty crisp, and this is probably the best animation we've ever got for Dragon Ball, barring of course the recent Dragon Ball superhero movie that came out a few years ago. But yeah, aside from that, this is probably the best animation we've ever got for a Dragon Ball anime so far. And so yeah, that's one reason to look forward to this. And second of all would be the fact that Toriyama is actually involved in this, so that's also something to look forward to, because Dragon Ball Super anime, unlike all of you may or may not know, a majority of the work was not really done by Akira Toriyama himself, and Toyotaro was the person writing the story, and although I thought it was pretty decent, yeah, it was a little step down from Dragon Ball Z. But yeah, also, Toriyama was just providing drafts for the story of Dragon Ball Super. Regarding this though, I would like to say that people have their expectations down before, because they just normally just assume that this is gonna be a bad anime, but I will say that no, this actually looks promising for once, because Goku is gonna be kid again. After now, he can literally fight gods, so it's gonna be refreshing to see Goku turn into a kid again. And yeah, that's actually unironically gonna be pretty fun to watch. And the slice of life aspect of Dragon Ball is something that people really take for granted, to be honest, in my personal opinion, because that's the main entertainment value of Dragon Ball as a series. For me, not Dragon Ball Z, in particular talking about Dragon Ball where Goku was a kid in the first place. So yeah, that was actually pretty entertaining. So other than that though, Dragon Ball Z had a lot of slice of my life moments too, and then Dragon Ball Super does that from time to time. But yeah, fighting did take up the main interest of Dragon Ball as a series, and just push that aside for a bit. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty refreshing to see this again, and especially since it's from Toriyama himself. And also one more point, so in the original Dragon Ball anime, Goku was a kid, and Goku and Vegeta only meet each other as adults, right? So this is also something to look forward to. This is the first time in history we're gonna see Goku and Vegeta meet each other as kids. So it's gonna be fun to see Goku and Vegeta as kids, and then they're taking out stronger foes, and not really gods themselves, necessarily. And that's actually one of the more refreshing aspects, like I talked about earlier, since how much more stronger are Goku and Vegeta gonna get? It's nice to have a little step down, just for a little bit. So yeah, not to mention that Dragon Ball Dragon Ball Daima is just a side project, and it does not really affect Dragon Ball as a series as much. Although it's gonna be pretty entertaining to watch, and people should not really have their hopes down towards this, and just don't assume that it's gonna be bad for no reason. Although I will say though, so yeah, long story short, I actually look forward to this project. Although it is a bit disappointing that we're not really getting Dragon Ball Super, a sequel for Dragon Ball Super anyways. So what I expect though, sadly, is although this is not going to be that bad of an anime, what I kind of expect is that the My Anime List rating for this is going to be pretty low, since Dragon Ball fans of Dragon Ball nowadays are the people who prefer it for fighting, right? And the people of Slice of Life are people who tend to avoid Dragon Ball and other shonens. So yeah, who's even gonna watch this? And the few people that are gonna watch this are gonna have some biases instilled before they view this. So yeah, that's gonna warp their perception of the show, or it may just actually be disappointing. So yeah. Well then guys, this has been Doran, and these are my thoughts on Dragon Ball Daima, and thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more content, and make sure to leave a like. And with that out of the way, I'll see you next time. Cheers gamers, take care, peace.